Hey friends, my name is Jason Gooden. I'm the principal broker at Virginia First Realty Group, headquartered in Smithfield, serving the entire Hampton Roads region. And we've been getting some calls from buyers wondering if all brokerages are the same. Do we basically do the same thing? And of course, my answer to that is absolutely not. We work really, really hard to differentiate ourselves and make ourselves stand out as being superior to the other brokerages in our marketplace. And so I thought I would run through this presentation and just share with you some of the reasons we feel like we do a better service, provide a better service for our clients. So let's jump right into this. We've got the You First Home Buyer presentation. This is something that we've come up with over the years, and we've tried to include as many of those bullet points as we can into this so that we can help to show the buyer or the client why we're a little bit different than most other brokerages. And so here, I'm going to just, if you'll spend a few minutes with me, I'll run through this. So let's see. There we go. So as home buying specialists with Virginia First Realty Group, we will help you find the best home for your needs by getting you access to a wider selection of homes. That's a really big one. We're going to talk a lot about that. We're also going to help you to negotiate the lowest price. We're going to help you to secure the best financing, including access to special programs, grants, tax credits, and any discounts or incentives we may be able to encourage a seller to offer. And then, of course, we're going to meet your home buying needs with the least amount of hassle. So at the end of the day, that's the goal. Meet your needs with the least amount of hassle. And so let's compare ourselves, though, to a typical real estate agent and the service they provide. And so, having been in the business for 20 plus years now, I understand what typical means. I used to be typical. So the ABCs of real estate marketing from most real estate agents' perspective is they advertise themselves in order to get you to call them, right? You guys have all seen these posturing poses. They all say, look at me, I'm special, look how cool I am. At Virginia First Realty Group, we don't market ourselves that way. We believe that you are special and you are cool, and we work for you at the end of the day, and we market our properties. We don't market ourselves. And so second, they're going to beg you to meet them at any house. They're going to try to convince you in 10 seconds to sign a contract exclusively with them for your home buying experience. C, they're going to choose a bunch of homes they think you might like. D, drive you from house to house, showing you dozens of homes. E is encourage you to make an offer on every house. And eventually, they're going to get frustrated because the homes they're sending you or that they've selected for you are not necessarily to your liking. And so finally, they're going to get on their knees and pray that you'll just buy something after all of their hard work, right? That's not how we do things at Virginia First Realty. So, our home buying system focuses on you and your needs. And so we're going to help you unlock the best deal when buying a home with our 3-step buying process. Step 1 is we're going to find out exactly how much home you're comfortable buying by helping you get a free home loan pre-approval. And so we say comfortable because we don't want to know, we don't need to know how much you can buy. We want to know how much you're comfortable buying. Just because the bank says you can afford $800,000 mortgage doesn't necessarily mean you want to go out there and spend $800,000. So, and of course, step 2 is we're going to send you all the information on the homes that match your criteria using our unique buyer profile matching service. And step 3 is we're going to help you get the home you want using our specialized insider knowledge. Because we spend so much time, energy, and resources helping buyers every day find these hard to find off-market, pre-sale, early hidden gems. We've developed over the years some specialized insider knowledge that not everybody has access to. So, and at each step of the way, you're going to benefit from our innovative You First Buyer programs and relationships, because this is a relationship business at the end of the day. And so whether it's other agents in Hampton Roads or whether it's title companies, attorneys' offices, appraisers, home inspectors, insurance agents, you can benefit from those relationships that we've developed over the years. So, step 1, of course, is the home loan pre-approval. We work one-on-one with the best local lenders in Hampton Roads. And of course, like I mentioned, we benefit from those relationships, and so do our clients. In fact, 2025, our primary lender was ranked #1 in customer satisfaction by J.D. Power and Associates. And because client satisfaction is incredibly important to us, we want to offer that to our clients, certainly, and we also want our partners to be well respected for customer satisfaction. So, how much house can you afford versus want? And so I touched on this a second ago, but we want to carefully work with you to prevent you from overspending and becoming house poor. The worst thing in the world is, somebody's qualified for $800,000 and they go out and spend $800,000, and then 2 or 3 weeks later we see them on social media complaining because they don't have any money for going out to dinner or taking that family vacation, or they can't even go to the movies. Now they've put themselves in a position where they've become house poor. They have an absolutely gorgeous house, but the overhead is taking all of their expendable cash. And so that's not a good place to be. So we want to work with you carefully to prevent that. We want to find out how much you want to spend versus how much you can afford. And of course, the process is fast, easy, and free. The home loan pre-approval has got certainly three key benefits, probably more. But you're going to know exactly how much home you want to buy, right? Because we're going to lay out all the numbers so that you know specifically exactly where you're going to end up when this is over. And of course, you're going to get the best financing early because you're not going to wait till the last minute. You're going to have this pre-existing relationship with a lender who knows everything they need to know to move your transaction through the process smoothly, quickly, and easily. And that, of course, empowers you to make a strategic offer. Huge benefits. If you were a seller, consider these two offers. You come to the seller and you have a pre-approved loan for $850,000. It's essentially a cash offer with no financing guarantee. But somebody else wants that house. They also offer $850,000. But their loan has not yet been approved. If you're the seller, which offer would you accept? Absolutely, your offer, right? A. So, as I mentioned, pre-approval, it's free, it's easy, 1, 2, 3. Basically, you're going to complete a home loan credit report or a credit application. The credit report is generated by the credit bureau. The financial details are verified, and then all of the information is forwarded to the underwriter for approval. Whether that's tax returns or pay stubs or W-2s, those things all need to be verified by the underwriting department at the lender. So it's pretty simple, really, when you break it down. It could be as little as 15 minutes to maybe a half an hour speaking with a lender, and then a couple of days for verification. So, and of course, we're going to work with you to identify your loan options, assist you in getting pre-approved, and identify programs that could save you money, such as first-time buyer programs, or the 2-1 rate buy-down program, or the tax credits, or the tax incentives. There are programs out there where you can get a tax rebate based on the percentage of mortgage interest you've paid over each year. And most people don't even know about these programs. These programs they've been available, they are available, but if you speak with the less invested agent or brokerage, you might not ever hear about these things. And so we pride ourselves on going the extra mile. And we want to assist you in getting your assets verified through communication and follow-up with the lender. So how you would benefit, of course, is we're going to work with you and the lender to help us demonstrate to the seller how strong of a buyer you are. There's few things as powerful as having the lender or the loan officer call the seller's representative and say, hey, I have a very well qualified candidate here. I've checked their employment, I've checked their income, I've checked their credit, I've checked everything. These people are ready to go. That's like handing over a cash offer, essentially. Step 2, of course, is the buyer profile service. And that starts with basically figuring out what you're looking for, right? Do you want that single-family ranch? Do you want the 2-story? Do you want the Cape Cod? Do you want 5 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms? Do you want an acre of land, or do you want 5 acres of land? Do you have to have a garage, or do you need 3-car garage, right? So we really want to nail down those types of specifics so that we know what to start sending you and what to be looking for. Some of the best homes never make it to the open market. I'm sure you guys are tired of looking at overpriced, picked over homes on the internet. and most of those homes show up in the MLS, or the multiple listing service. The MLS has information on thousands and thousands of homes by all of the different real estate companies. What's unique, though, is that the MLS doesn't necessarily release all of that information on the day it becomes available. And so a lot of times you might find yourself looking at a house that just popped up on the internet, only to find out that it's already under contract. So this is how most realtors pick out houses for their clients. They make random search through the MLS, homes you probably could find on your own because they're already on these millions of websites. They'll pick out 6 to 8 homes, and then they're going to try to sell you one of them, right? So the wrong person is deciding which homes you get to see. But our one-of-a-kind buyer profile system gives you priority access to hot new listings that match your home buying criteria, including off-market, unlisted, and pre-market properties. And this is where we really shine. So through our proprietary buyer profile system, we work behind the scenes to find you homes that the average agent and other buyers don't even know about. Off-market homes, unlisted or distressed sales, bank foreclosures or expireds, canceled listings, and several other types. And so we're going to work with our network of agents to ensure that we're always aware of homes not yet listed or coming soon. We're also plugged into local builder networks, and so that we can get you those special deals on new construction homes when they become available. And so basically, we're putting you in charge, right? Your home buying criteria is entered in to our custom computer database. Every day, we search for homes that match your criteria, including homes that are not available to the open public. Some of the best homes are sold before they ever hit the open market. And so we only send you the homes that match your criteria. And you can pick the homes that you like and then drive by them. When you see a home you want to look at, just give us a call and we'll arrange a showing with no pressure to buy. So no more searching online looking at homes that may already be sold. You get automatic access to the hottest new listings before other buyers will ever see them. So no more pressure. Most agents pick 6 to 8 homes and try to sell you one of them. And working with us, you pick out as many as you want to see, and there's never any pressure to buy. No more overpaying for homes you want, because you beat out the other buyers. You can negotiate the best possible price. And so we're going to give you an unfair advantage over other buyers by finding you a selection of homes most other buyers won't even know about, and of course specialized knowledge. When you find the home you want, we will help you prepare an offer that meets your needs, present the offer on your behalf to the seller or the seller's representative, negotiate all the terms, conditions of the offer in your best interest. And so we help you prepare the strongest offer possible, and it's not just about price. So to craft a compelling offer on your behalf, we're going to research and help you evaluate the statistics that will impact the ultimate price that you pay for the future home. Things like list price to sale price ratio, things like days on market, things like neighborhood or area, all the statistics, we want to pull those together. We're going to strategically design the entire offer package, the price, the closing costs, the mortgage, the title expenses, deed transfer fees, contingencies, deposits, settlement date, everything. We want to strategically analyze all of these things to build the best possible offer for you. We're going to leverage our experience in the industry to direct you to providers that offer the lowest costs and discounted services. We want to help you navigate the contingencies like home inspection, repairs, appraisal, mortgage, all of these things to your best advantage. We want to help you determine the most advantageous deposit. And so then we package all of this up and we submit every offer as an organized strategic proposal. And we also go a step further because we coach the listing agent on how to present our offer in the best possible way. So then we want to guide you through to the contract period and the final settlement. So to guide you through the contract and settlement process, once we've signed the contract, all the dates become live. For example, we have a specific amount of time to apply for your loan, to have your home inspection done, and several other things. We guide you through each process and timeline to ensure it happens when it should and that the outcome works in your favor. We work with an entire ecosystem of home services that directly impact and ensure they're working on your side, whether it's the lender or the inspector, the appraiser, the title company, etc. And we're going to bring our relationship with our settlement attorney or title company who guarantees to provide you the lowest price. We'll work with you to get a reissue rate if possible. And that is, for example, if the sellers had title insurance, there's a good chance that you can reissue that pre-existing policy and get a lower price versus buying a completely new policy. Many agents, I can tell you, don't know about that or don't pursue that. And so there's another opportunity for us to drive down your closing costs. And so we're going to help you create a compelling offer so you get the best deal possible. We work to ensure that you do not give away your power to the seller. Remember, they have only one house to sell. You have a pre-approved almost cash offer. You can go anywhere and buy any house. And so you're in charge, right? We don't want to give that power away. The seller only has the one house to sell. So we're going to move your transaction to settlement while maintaining your protection throughout the process. And we drive down your closing costs in every way possible, as we just discussed. So in summary, how you benefit is you're going to get pre-qualified free of charge for a home loan and get access to special financing. You can afford more house for your money. You automatically receive the best new listings that match your criteria before the average buyer knows about them, so you can beat out other buyers to hot new listings, including unlisted and off-market properties. You're going to be backed by our specialized knowledge so that you get the house you want at the lowest possible price. Now, we're going to work with the listing agent to get the seller to pay for our services through the proceeds of the sale. So based on what we've discussed thus far, we would love for you to choose Virginia First Realty Group to represent you in the purchase of your next home. So I've got a couple more slides here I'd like to share with you. So I know a lot of agents get hung up on trying to enforce or insist or prevent their clients from reaching out to sellers or other agents. But I want you to know that we trust you as much as you trust us. And so if you find another house and you want to get some information on it, feel free to call for information. Just always tell the seller or the seller's agent that you're already working with us, and this prevents you from being hounded by the other agent, certainly, with questions and additional sales pitches, things like that. So, and any confusion. Also, get the price and the MLS number if it's available, and of course we're going to send you the behind the curtains information, stuff that the listing agent is not allowed, by law, is not allowed to share with you. And if you see a house you want to actually go in and look at, certainly call us for an appointment and we will get you in there ASAP. So the next steps is we need a permission slip from you to go to work on your behalf. It's a 1 or 2 page document, and I refer to it as the permission slip. What it really is the Virginia exclusive right to represent buyer agreement. And we're obviously going to go from there to pre-approval. We'll go from there to criteria selection, and we'll go from there to shopping, everybody's favorite. And I do want to mention too that we have a cancellation guarantee. If for any reason prior to your going under contract you're not absolutely satisfied with the service you're receiving from a Virginia First Realty Group agent, you can cancel that permission slip agreement that I just mentioned. And just let us know that for whatever reason this is not working out for you and you're going to go somewhere else, and we'll be happy to cancel that agreement without any pressure or any resistance on our part, because at the end of the day, our reputation is what we want most to protect, and so we can only do that if you feel like we're providing you with a valuable service. So, all right, gang, it's going to wrap it up for us today. I hope that this helps you understand just some of the ways that Virginia First Realty Group is different and we think better than the competing brokerages in town. Thanks.